Would you like to tell us a little bit about her birth?
Oh, her birth. That was kind of different.
Yeah.
It's a very quick birth, which almost, how should I say, birth? It almost happened in our car. That's how fast it is. So I worked all day in my office, and then like around 7, we went to a hibachi place. And then, actually, yeah, that day at lunchtime, I talked to one of my coworkers. They said, "Oh, you look really big. When your baby gonna come out? Maybe you should have some Chinese food, because the rumor is soy sauce can help the baby come out." So we went to hibachi, and we have stir fry, and it has soy sauce. So when we went home, and then around I think 9:45. I was drinking my tea, and then all of a sudden I said, "Oh, I think I can feel the baby gonna come out." And then we called it. I decided I'm gonna take a shower, and then I start to have. I don't know if you know the contractions. So basically, how quickly you feel the pain. So it's like 2 minutes apart. So that means kind of quick, I guess, but we're not sure. So we called the nurse in the hospital, and then they said, "How fast can you get here?" It sounds like I need to, it's really ready. So, but my house is a bit far away from the hospital. It's about 45 minutes. So basically, we have to pack everything, get into the car, and drive to the hospital. While we're in the car, I feel like Kristianna just in a hurry. She just wanted to come out. So I keep telling myself in my head, "Hold on, hold on." And then we get to the hospital. As soon as we get there, we Tony check in, and then said, "Okay, we expecting you." So they already have a nurse downstairs with a wheelchair waiting for me. So then they wheel me out, and then we all like rush, get into the birthing room, and then this the midwife, whose her job is to deliver babies, she come in, she look at me. She was deliver another baby in a different room, so she come into my room. She said, "Okay, this one will be I'll stay in this room because it seems like this one will be quicker than the other room." So around I think 20 minutes before midnight, Kristianna came out. So she's St. Patrick's Day baby.
At what hospital?
Newton Wellesley.
She was in a big hurry to get out
Yeah.
while it was still St. Patrick's Day,
Yeah.
so she could have a St. Patty's Day birthday.
Yeah. The funny thing is, we had a phone call with Kristianna, with Tony's aunt. On the phone call, she said, "Oh, because we tell her the due date is March 19th." And then she said, "Oh, I hope you didn't get a St. Patrick's Day baby. It don't mean a baby Patrick." Because she's British.
Did you know it was going to be a girl?
No,
No.
no idea.
That's
But
fine.
we pick out the name for the girl, but we never pick a name for the boy.
It's like you knew.
Yeah, it's almost like that because we can never find a perfect name for the boy.
You should just name it Patrick.
That's true. Maybe we will.
If you had a boy on St. Patrick's,
You said it was a boy, Jackson.
All right, let's do the first year. 1, 2, 3. The earth goes round the sun. The earth goes round the sun. It takes 1 year to go around. Kristianna turns 1. So now, tell us about Kristianna when she was 1 year old. You're such a great storyteller.
We're all like,
Anything you remember about her first year? Or when you got
She
back
went-
from the hospital?
She went to daycare. She started going to daycare. She learned to walk and talk. She started.
So the first year, I want to talk about the first night because we heard a lot of stories from people who already have kids. When I was pregnant, they tell me, the baby will cry all night. You can never sleep for how long? Like the first few weeks, you can barely sleep. But as a new mom, I thought it would happen right away. So that night after she came out, she slept all night. I was like, wow, I think we were lucky because our baby never cried. She really sleep all night. I didn't know that's only happened the first night because baby was exhausted from the birth. Obviously they want to sleep. But after that, that'll be a different story. So when we take her home and I on my maternity leave, she start crying at night.
That's true.
Yeah. And she doesn't want to sleep on her crib, in her crib. She wanted to sleep on your shoulder all the time.
When I did this,
Yeah.
the same thing.
She liked to be held.
I like to get out of my crib and just.
So this some nights I didn't sleep all night. So when Tony's supposed to go to work in the morning, every day. But there's some morning when I was waiting for him to wake up. When he wake up, I said, I don't care if you need to go to work or not. I need to sleep. So I just hold Kristianna, pick her up from my shoulder because I've been holding her all night on my shoulder, and just hand her to Tony. Say, you take her now, and then I'll just go into her room and crash. But overall, she was a very nice baby because she eat a lot. We never need to worry about her weight because the weight is very important for the newborn because we constantly go to the doctor's office and then they need to weigh her. That's a special sign. If she's underweight, that means she's not healthy. But she was really good.
Radia, we're not taking questions or comments right now, okay?
Yeah, but and then because I have to go back to work and I only got 4 months maternity leave, so basically she She went to a daycare place when she was 4 months old. So she has been pretty independent since then. So take care of herself.
Nice. Let's do our second year. Ready? Here. Adler, please sit up. 1, 2, 3. The earth goes round the sun. The earth goes round the sun. It takes 1 year to go around. Kristianna turns 2.
I almost said 1.
How about you, Kristianna? Do you remember when you were 2?
2. Kristianna actually she started walking before she turns to almost turn. No, is it?
She started standing up and holding herself up a little before her first birthday, and
Yeah.
the first that second year she really walked
She's-
good.
Yeah, she started moving around, and then we have to make sure everywhere is safe for her. So we have a lot of padding on everywhere, like the sticky stuff you stick on the fireplace stuff, because she's so mobile back then. And then what else? She started to eat solid food, and she also still a really good eater back then. Not now.
Did she develop her favorite foods early?
She loves fruit, fresh fruit. I think she still love it now. I think it started from then because we make kind of like a puree. We always buy the fruit like melon, strawberry, those stuff. Yeah, she eat more fruit than a vegetable back then. And she already started liking reading actually. She liked to hold picture book all the time, pointing to the pictures. And what else? She's love to play.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for number 3. 1, 2, 3. The earth goes round the sun. The earth goes round the sun. It takes 1 year to go around. Kristianna turns 3.
When you were 3, you went to China and met your grandparents and your great-grandma.
Do you remember going to China at 3?
Remember, were you in China for the cake?
Right, we've seen a lot of pictures because we saw Kristianna's autobiography.
Yeah, she went to China. It was a long trip, so but she was the best baby on the airplane because it was a very long.
Was she the only
trip.
baby on the airplane?
I don't. There probably was others. We took 3 flights to get there.
It was 38 hours total on the plane.
That's
And,
longer
but
than
she
that.
was so good. She was never scream or cry, disturb other passenger because everybody is exhausted on the plane. It's such a long plane. You don't want to give other people troubles. But yeah, she was really good.
Yeah, considering a day and a half on the plane and a 3-year-old, she was amazingly good.
So good. And when we get there, she was curious about everything basically. She Tara is her cousin because she tried to talk to her cousin. And then her cousin have to hide from her because he cannot speak English and he's scared to speak English. So he just hide under the bed. Sometimes, as soon as he saw Kristianna, he would go hide under the bed, and then Kristianna would go under the bed to look for him. So it's become kind of like a game between them.
So when he sees Kristianna, he hides under his bed.
Yeah,
Oh, that's funny.
yeah, he was 3 years older, but he was just somehow the English seems like a monster to him. So, but
Word
well,
English or
yeah, the language is. But Kristianna actually picked up some Chinese when she was there. Just listening people talking, because I remember this one time we're in a restaurant and I was eating. All of a sudden she turned to me. She said, "Mama, 我爱你." That's Chinese means I love you. I was shocking because I never taught her that. I was like, what? Where did you learn that? It was so sweet and special. I was almost crying. And she hugged me and gave me a kiss and told me she loved me in Chinese. So it's very special.
Awesome. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. The earth goes round the sun. The earth goes round the sun. It takes 1 year to go around. Kristianna turns 4. Did you start at Thacher yet?
I almost said
No.
Yeah, we got a ways to go before Thacher.
Okay.
4, she's still in daycare.
Last year in daycare, 4.
Yeah. But she actually started an advanced class in daycare for phonics. I think that's where it boosts her reading skill, where she can sound out the words, even though she can't read the words, but the phonics can help you sound it out. So she can kind of make her more interesting in reading.
She also started dancing that year.
Yeah, that's her first year start dancing. And then, yeah, and her first recital. What else? The big thing. She has many good friends from daycare. And
Oh, she had her first birthday party with her friends.
that was in South Shore Plaza. I don't know if you.
Build-A-Bear.
Yeah, the Build-A-Bear
I
place.
have it in my autobiography.
Okay.
Build-A-Bear.
Yeah, she had their birthday party. So all friends, everyone get a how do you say?
Get a stuffed animal.
Stuffed animal, but not everyone get bear. Because Kristianna got her bunny.
Flower.
Yeah, you remember that? That's cool.
Oh, the bear. Her name was Flower. I thought her name was Petal.
Flower.
Flower.
That's her first bunny.
That's a petal. The bear, but I've seen it. No,
It's a stuffed animal.
I had 3 cats, right?
Yeah, yeah. Snickers, and back then it was Cocoa. That's also, I think the Kristianna's first word is not daddy or dada or mama, it's Cocoa. That's her first word. Because usually baby first word is dada or mama. Yeah, but hers is for a cat. Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Quiet down. Shall we do another year? The earth goes round the sun. The earth goes round the sun. It takes 1 year to go around. Kristianna turns 5.
5 is a special year because she graduated from daycare and she went to
Kindergarten.
kindergarten. Kindergarten in Stone Dog School. So it was quite different from daycare, but it was also kind of like a boost. Like she started reading like very advanced books back then. It was I think she was top student there. The teacher tell us it was how amazing how much she can read, and we were surprised by that too, because we never like sit down like a special class, like oh this is reading time. We just build it into our routine day to day. Like we always have book in the house, because when there's other kids visit our house, they would say, oh your house look like a library. I think because always have book around, somehow to her it almost like part of her life. So that's like a surprise and a very special nice thing for us, because when you can read you certainly can do math better too, because you can read math book without other people helping you as well. And she made many good friends in that school, and then a lot of friends, because it's a public school, so it's all local friends. So we have play dates a lot. That's when we start doing the play dates, not in the daycare, but in the kindergarten. And then what else? Is it? Oh, she also started her piano class when she was 5. And then we go to the vacation in Quebec.
That's the next year.
Oh, next year.
Where did we go?
I think I don't think we had big trips in that year, but we went to Connecticut because
That was the summer your grandparents visited from
yeah.
China,
went
and we took them to New
New
York.
York City. Yep, my parents finally came to U.S. To visit, and then so we kind of like a guide, the tourist guide for them. So we take them to the near place like Boston, Rhode Island, and New York City, in Connecticut. And then we also got to visit Tony's family.
You've been to a lot of places.
Ready for number 6? 1, 2, 3. The earth goes round the sun. The earth goes round the sun. It takes 1 year to go around. Kristianna turns 6.
6.
Logan, listening.
6 is another big year because we came to Thacher. So that is also very special. She started in LED.
This used to be the nurse's office.
Yeah,
And the
but
cafeteria.
then this room is
Multi-professor.
yeah, there isn't the only 2 class in the school, so she's
I was talking about Steve.
yeah.
But when she was.
We're listening, Radia and Zoe, right now.
Yes.
Radia, put your listening ears on.
And she fell in love with school right away. Actually, she was still she will miss school. Like when we have sometimes the break or holiday went too long, she prefer. She said, "Oh, when can we go back to school?" She would rather come here than stay home sometimes. So, which is a good thing, because she missed all her friends and teacher, and there's a lot of fun at school, and she can learn a lot of stuff. It's like learning has become a very, very fun and special thing to her, even more than her previous school. So, and she also made a lot of friends here. And while she still keep in touch with her old friends, she made new friends too. And then because the school is a private school, so all the kids come from different places. So we start to have friends from different towns, which we got to visit when we have play day or sleepover. And that's very special too, because we're not just in the town of Stoughton. Yeah. And then we also go to another country in that year, not just China, another foreign country which is very close to this country, Canada. So we went to Quebec City. It's a place they speak both French and English. And then we stay in the hotel, look like a castle. The trip is actually kind of special because we went. The goal of that trip is we want to visit that hotel because that hotel is the place Kristianna's
Great-grandparents.
great-grandparents met. The great grandma was working in that hotel, and then the great grandpa was the customer visiting that hotel. He was a soldier.
He was in the British Navy.
Yeah. And then, so we wanted to show Kristianna how the hotel looked like, because it's kind of still kind of look the same as before. They make it a little bigger, but they still kind of preserve the original look. Oh yeah. So we also visit. It's kind of like a family history year. Because we also visited New York City, the LS Island, which is where Tony's grandfather's side's family. That's where they come from. And then did we find a record there?
I have for two of them.
So
Yeah.
because LS Island is a place.
A lot of the people
Yeah,
that came from
from
Europe,
Europe.
a lot of the immigrants that came from Europe by boat
Yeah.
went through there.
Yeah, that's where we visit. And then we also saw the Statue of Liberty. So on that year. In Mets Stadium. Right? Because as you know, Kristianna's a huge Mets fan. She always wears Mets jackets and stuff.
What jackets?
Mets.
New York Mets, the baseball team.
We keep that secret here. That's one of those, we don't know that information. So, shall we do another year? All right, then you'll be in LEC after that with
Radia,
us.
put your feet in.
1, 2, 3. The earth goes round the sun. The earth goes round the sun. It takes 1 year to go around. Kristianna turns 7.
Oh, that's another very special year. Because that year, during the break, we got a special phone call from school. They said they want to take Kristianna to go to a new classroom. And then we explained to Kristianna, and then Kristianna surprised us. She said, yes, she said, I want to go to the new classroom because I want to meet the new friends and new teacher. And she's very happy she got picked to go to the new class. So here it is. She's now in C. Yeah. And she made a lot of new friends. And she's very, very happy here.
When she was 6, I was not going to school, but when she was 7, I was 6.
Yeah. And she got to meet you. Because of that phone call, she got to meet all of you. And she's actually also started a sleepover after she came to LEC. So that's something special too, because it's kind of like another kind of independency, because we were worried, kind of like how to let go of your baby always as a parent, but sleepover is kind of like a big step for us too, because she's gonna have to learn how to behave in a different family, how to talk to another parent, how to be respectful, how to respect your friend's space too, because you're a guest, you're not a host. And we also host sleepover, so she also learned how to take care of her friends as a host. And what else?
That was your second year going to W. Alton Jones campground, right?
That's right.
You went the first time, and this was the time that I got to go for my first time.
And she loved that place too.
Nice. Shall we go again? 1, 2, 3. The earth goes round the sun. The earth goes round the sun. It takes 1 year to go around. Kristianna turns 8. So that's now?
That would be this past year. Yeah.
She's not turning 9, right?
She's turning 9 tomorrow. Yeah.
So you turned 8
Yeah.
when she was in LEC and getting ready to go to W. Alton Jones last year, because March was when we were planning the trip.
Yep.
So she turned to 8, and she became a 3rd grader. So this is also very special because she finally got a 1st grader around her. She can help out, and she's very happy about that because this all these new little friends. She's very happy to hang out with. She told me, and
Yeah.
and
She went to Nashville to see the total eclipse of the sun last summer.
Yeah, that's special too.
Eclipse?
Yeah, we went to Nashville. Yeah, we went there 2 days. We spent 2 days there for the event, and she got to see, because this is next time it will be another, I think 8 years from now. It's right.
7.
7,
Yeah.
So it's not that easy to have this happen. It's the moon covered the sun. So, and you have to be on a special place to see it, because if you're not on
Sit
the
up, please,
path,
Ben.
you can't see it.
It was my first one too,
Yeah.
and I'm old.
We picked Nashville because it's hot, so it will not rain. We hope it will not rain or cloudy, so we will have a clear view. And also we experience the summer, like the real summer there. It's different from here. And we kind of miss Massachusetts for the weather.
Is it dry over there?
No,